I don't like getting beat by anybody. Full stop.
So it's a Knockout Cup champions here at Poole.
Yeah, we love trophies at Poole. But yeah, every race counts, so we've got to try and hit them hard at the start. And then last time we let them come back a little bit towards the second half of the meeting. We need to try, and obviously I had the engine issues, so hopefully we can do something like we did last time. Obviously we know they're going to come back at us a little bit more. Certain riders sort of didn't come to the table last time, so we've got to be our confident selves and get out of the traps and yeah, just do what we can do, hopefully. After coming from 16 points down, we were still disappointed that we lost the other day, whereas they were really rather happy that they'd won. So look, we didn't get too beat up, you know, because we knew what we could come back and do once we started making some starts. Apparently there's lots of passing down there, but once we started making starts, we started winning races, so that says a story. Yeah, we all made some changes halfway through the meeting, and we used it as a bit of a practice meeting because we'd already qualified, and yeah, it came out good towards the end. Shame about some decisions, but could have given us a win at the end. But hey ho, we'll be back there next time to get it.
Who have you got your eye on?
Howarth, you know, like he didn't have a good one here last time. He's a good rider at the end of the day. You know, he doesn't do that very often, so you know that's going to improve. But we just got to focus on our game, and I think once we do that, we start winning more matches. We sort of focused on our game a little bit down at Plymouth the other day when we were 16 points down, and we pulled it back, and a couple of ropey decisions we nearly won. So I think when we focus more on ourselves, there's not a lot of stopping us.
Heat 2 away, Jake Turner beat you and Adam.
Yeah, there's not a lot of passing there that early in the meeting, and I know I was sat in third behind Adam, and the bike wasn't quite doing what I wanted it to. Could go try and be in the hero on the first couple of races, but you could end up in the fence like I did later in the meeting anyway. But you know, if I did that in Heat 2, I might have felt a bit more bruised up. So sometimes it's better to be a little bit sensible and look further ahead than the 4 laps that you're in.
You had a bit of an off as well. Are you okay?
Yeah, a bit battered and bruised. Have come a little bit hard underneath me, but is what it is. You know, he's hard and fair, and I just hit that berm that was there and took off and said hello to the fence down the back straight because there's not a lot of room there. I don't like to put a number on it. I never have done. Never like to target a score or anything, but win. That's the goal. Just go out every race. I'd look to try and go out and win every race. Obviously, it doesn't happen all the time, but every race of every heat, us Poole boys want to go out and win every race.
Have you got a message to send back to Mark Phillips and the team before they come up here?
It's easy to blame the track, isn't it, when you're losing? You know, we thumped them last time. I know last time at the Poole track, I think I made 2 or 3 passes in the meeting, and that was when I was having a few engine issues. So there's lines out there if you want it. There's passing out there if you want it. The track's going to be good as it is 99% of the time. Yeah, instead of trying to put the blame on something else, sometimes you've got to look closer to home, and we'll just go out there and try and do our job. Hopefully we're in the position we were at last home meeting where we're just sort of cruise control.